Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Corbin Burnes.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
All right, ready to go here.
Leading
so
off
in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Way outside, and away we go this afternoon. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Burnes, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin, made it as a pitcher. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Time to check out the Rockies lineup.
Batting second, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that's in the dirt. 1-0. Burnes, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Come on, Diamondback.
Just missed. One out, base is empty. And that's outside. That one pushed to the left and foul. The pitch. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here is Ezequiel Tovar. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, one away. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Punch him out.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Michael Toglia. just missed. Two outs.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one ripped, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Corbin Burns the strikeout. The Rockies strand one, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chase Field, and pitching in this game, German Marquez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Corbin Carroll leading things off and takes a strike.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one drilled left field and foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one ripped right center field. And into the pole. It's out of here. He made him pay for that one. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Ketel Marte. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Batting third, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. Runner on the go. Pulls that one foul. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to short could be 2. To second, that's 1. And 2. In time to first for the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jr.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one's in there. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Here is Chris Bryant.
The designated hitter, Chris
Bryant starting as the designated hitter. A member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Burns back to work. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Bends another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here is Nolan Jones. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Curveball over for a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Batting 7th. Second
Tyrell
baseman,
Estrada to the plate.
Estrada.
Not
Ball
even
1, no
close
strike.
there. And that's ball 1. Two out, space is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Naylor makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. The right-hander back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Doyle pulls it in on the run.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Eugenio Suarez stands in here, takes ball one low.
Ball inside.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And it's fouled away. Caught him looking for the K.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Pavin Smith stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back. And brings it in at the wall. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jacob Stallings.
Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. That one outside. Ball one. Just off the inside edge. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. Grounded out his first time. Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Now a blooper back behind short. Hauls it in,
Batting
and
ninth,
there's one away.
Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And he swings through that one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies 0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, Ryan McMahon.
Go back to Colorado. Let's go deep back. Yeah, be back.
And there's a foul ball.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That clips the zone, and out to a 2. Right side. Naylor steps on the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Outside. This one in the air. Marte. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And downstairs.
One
The
and one.
Rockies still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Generally, second,
ball,
third time through the
2 strikes.
lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
No.
That one
Inside.
just missing inside. Now 2 and 2. And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel trying to get there. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom 4, Ketel
Leading
Marte
off
up to
for
the plate.
Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. And now
Outside,
1
that's a
and
ball.
2. Stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. A swing and a soft liner. And it falls. Throws to second. They get the force. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Jake McCarthy will hit next. Fly to center his first time. That's in there. Strike 1. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1. Out towards left center. Jones sizes this one up. He's got it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Chase
Leading off
Field,
for
all
the
set for the
Rockies,
start of the inning.
designated
Here's
hitter,
Chris Bryant
Chris
now.
Bryant.
Burns back to work. Right down the chute. That's strike one.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones.
Left fielder, Nolan Jones.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Misses outside, and that's ball one. Jones measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And that's off the outside edge. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's a little bit low.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Suarez sizing this one up, fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Tyro
So in now for
Estrada.
Colorado, Tyro Estrada. Popped out in foul ground first time through.
Looking good, Diamondback.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll snags it on the run. Bottom of the inning, down to third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
And a foul ball. Just missed. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Pavin Smith, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's fouled off. On the ground, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on, and delivers outside. Next pitch is outside. Popped up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6.
Right fielder,
now it's
Sam
the right fielder,
Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, catcher Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
First pitch misses. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0. And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. The Rockies down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Now batting,
So the
center
Rockies
fielder,
lineup turns
Doyle.
over. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. Now a high fly ball out to left center. McCarthy trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading
Now
off
here is
for the
Geraldo
Diamondbacks,
Perdomo.
Shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Fastball is outside.
You know, these D-backs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Yeah, there's the strike. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Corbin
Now it's going to
Carroll.
be Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. German Marquez is done in this one, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
So the
Colorado.
Rockies turn the ball over to a
Number
new arm,
61.
Justin Lawrence.
Justin
Pretty
Lawrence.
tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. That one pulled foul. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And a base hit knocks in a run. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. The pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Stepping in, Josh Naylor. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Scott Alexander getting ready to go. Gilbreth warming up as well. No outs. Runners at first and third. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch.
Hit in the air. That one way, and that is way gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they tack on 3. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
First base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the
Now
entire
batting,
at bat.
the center fielder,
Jake McCarthy digs in now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1, and it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Gurriel at third. McCarthy at second with nobody out. Hard ground ball for a base stop. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Justin Lawrence won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher
Colorado,
in the game for the Rockies, Tanner
number
Gordon.
29.
And with the big deficit
Tanner
on the scoreboard,
Gordon.
he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. In there at the knees. Strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, 2 ball. To Tovar. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play.
Now
That was a thing of
batting
beauty from start to finish.
Gabriel Moreno.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, no waiting around right there.
Now
He was
batting,
ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Geraldo.
A lot of hitters tell themselves
Geraldo.
line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and
Off the
pulled it
plate,
into the
ball
gap
one.
nicely.
Perdomo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Foul ball. Two outs. That's in there. 1 and 2. That's to third. They take the force out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Rockies nothing. This one isn't
Leading off for
exactly
the
close,
Rockies,
Chris.
third
Let's go off
baseman,
script for a
Ryan
moment.
I'm game.
McMahon.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Now batting shortstop,
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Tolia up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. Gone. He breaks up the no-no with a homer. And they're on the board. It's 7-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Chris Bryant, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that'll do it. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Next up for the
second
Diamondbacks,
baseman,
Ketel Marte.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Naylor stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two balls, no strikes to count. swing and a ball popped up. Tovar gets under it. Corrals it. And that's the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And they're on top 7-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Joe Mantiply.
Now pitching
Compared to
for
some
the
days, this is a
Diamondbacks.
pretty low leverage appearance for him,
Number
so
35.
he should be fairly free and
Joe
easy out there.
Mantiply.
Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leading
Nolan
off for the
Jones
Rockies,
getting
left
ready to
fielder,
hit.
Nolan Jones.
There's a strike at the knees. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo.
Let's go, D-back.
That's in there. On the ground to the
That ball's
left.
foul.
And foul ball. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Moreno collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk
Now
about
batting,
letting the ball
second
travel
baseman,
so often in terms of a hitting
Estrada.
approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Estrada lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Mantiply, in his fifth season, he features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer.
I can't play
No
around with
strike.
him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That's towards center. McCarthy puts it away for the out, and there's two away.
Up next for Colorado,
Two
right
out,
fielder,
space is
Sam
empty.
Hilliard.
Now a chance for Sam Hilliard. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Next
No,
offering
that's
misses, and a count now even up.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And that one missing low.
Let's do it, D-back.
Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 7-1. Back here in the desert,
Leading
bottom of the
off
eighth.
for
Now the
the
left fielder,
Diamondbacks,
Lourdes Gurriel
left fielder,
Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Let's go, D-back.
Gordon back to work. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting, the center
Now
fielder,
up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one misses. And that is ball one. Movement in the bullpen, Scott Alexander. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. The Diamondbacks up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hilliard snags it, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. And that misses, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McMahon pulls it down, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there through 8 full. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Rockies 1.
Now pitching for
We're back.
the
It's the top of the
Diamondbacks.
9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
81.
Ryan Thompson.
And you know,
Ryan
bullpen guys can struggle
Thompson.
sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental
Leading off
toughness
for the
matters in
Rockies,
situations like
catcher,
this as well.
Jacob Stallings.
Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. On the outside corner, and that is strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
0-2.
Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Doyle in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Bryce Jarvis up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Graveman, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Late on that fastball.
Definitely not a pitch
One ball,
location
one
you're
strike.
expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it
2
very
balls,
difficult to
1
hit.
strike.
Next offering way off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk
Now
about
batting
the
third
benefits,
baseman,
the
Ryan
advantages of
McMahon.
relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
McMahon in the box now. No balls and a
Ball and
strike. Just missed. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Diamondbacks take this one in a blowout.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.